Hello everyone, welcome back to Evil Genius. Now, a bit of adjustments on the Uber trap. We've got to move these back because they're hitting that wall. So we're moving the blowers over to there rather than delete them. We're just moving them. Then we can chip that little bit away. And obviously this room is being deconstructed there. So that basically means we can then build the gold room, this gold room here, back in here again. Is that really not working there? Let's destroy that entire room again. We're also putting an additional blower in there, just to make sure it captures everybody and they don't get caught up in the sort of little no man's land there. So let's get our girl
I've got my heart set on
to force that as being high priority. We're okay for money.
way ahead of you, darling.
And let's get her out of there so she can do what she needs to do. So let's see who that's going to be. Don't know. Nobody's assigned to it as of yet. Oh, there we go. So he moves in and deconstructs that room. All done. Meaning now we can construct this room here. On the other side, like that. We even have the option to go up further to here. So let's do that. And then let's set that up as a room construction. And then we'll put these doors in again. Like so. And we've got more space for more things if we want to use them. So those things have been moved over. We're waiting for somebody, this gentleman here with the dynamite, to just blow out that little section, and then we'll move the blowers back in, and then that should hopefully stop them hitting this wall once that's done. Because I don't really want to kill people as they're in the Uber trap. I want them to stay in there as long as possible. I just want them to go round and round and round and round and round and generate me money. That's really the gig. So let's see. That goes into there. And this one goes in there. And we'll also be able to stick a couple of pads at the top as well. Which is a good thing in my opinion. Now, that means then obviously we just got to make sure it works, test it, make sure it's all working as it should. So, money is still good. Let's see. 5 guards. We have 9. So let's put in 5 guards and this valet. Just to be on the safe side. What's this one? This one's 5 technicians. So let's put in 6 technicians. And 1 guard. So we can try and sort of capture 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. Even though that's a mixed metaphor. Never mind. Okay. So let's have a look. So there's going to be the new gold room. Moved back a little bit. Adjusted. So it can get access to everything it needs to get to. And they'll come in this way. So we'll put the rack sort of there. And that's where it's sitting at the moment, just temporarily. There's our archive area. In fact, we could probably put another archive there. to give them a chance to replenish their smarts. What's this?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get our lady out of the danger area.
Way ahead of you, darling.
Down here. And while she deals with the troublemakers. Deal with the tourists as well. So, oh god, it's a flipping conga line of enemies right now. It's very fun. What we might do is just put a freezer rack in here. Just temporarily. All dead. So, that's going to be the second section. When you see it like that, it basically means there's one more bit of dynamite to come along, and here it is, tickety-tick. He's going to slide that in there for the room creation. Here we go. Runs off, holds his ears, or possibly, actually, they might need a third bit. So we'll have to wait and see, because it is a relatively largish room. So there you can see now the new, hopefully improved Uber Trap is now configured. We've just got to set up the wiring. Hope some people go in it, and then we can observe and make sure it's working as we wish. So let's just connect all these back up again. Okay, so that's that one to there, I think. That one to there. That one to there. There we go. Okay, so it's that one, and then that one. That one. That one as well. And that one. And that one. So there we go, there's the new gold room. So we can now take this thing, move it to there, put in a security camera, and one of those things. Once they're in place, we can then delete this room. Now, there is the requirement for a super agent containment room. Now, let's have a look, because I have a feeling 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's only going to take 4 across. And there's going to be 5 super agents, so what I think is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it that way. It means less guns, but it still means that we can contain all of them, which is kind of what we're after. So I have to have security cameras like that. And we'll need a that, as well as that, and that. And then it's just a matter of setting up the guns. Once we've got the ability to build the guns inside, then we can do it. And we need to put a door on the outside as well. Hopefully, once we can do research, that'll be a higher security door. In the same way that I want to make that a higher security door, sort of a major point of egress, maybe even that one as well, and that one, and then these two. So it's a little bit more difficult for them to break in and do the anti-security thing. So, let's see. The Uber Trap is ready. Let's put it to level 3. And wait for some suitable victims, which, to be honest, will occur as the heat level increases. There you go, he's got being trained as a valet, and the numbers are relatively okay. Let's just increase that a bit just to get some more peeps in. So you can see we're at 66. So we can get 30 in total. So if I move that down to there, 26, so we get 20 guards, which should be fine. That will be fine. Now we could have remade that room so it only goes up to about there, but you know, it does no matter. Now, let's see. Both of those are in place. Yes, they are. Delete.
Room destruction order confirmed.
Now, it could be that... Oh, no, we can't because of that. Oh, damn, we could have actually done that, couldn't we? Bugger. Let's revisit that. Because what I would like to do is take that out, take that out, take that out. I just delete the whole damn room. And then make it 2 squares shorter or smaller. Because then we can make this whole room bigger. Here for the aging containment. So we could say down to about there. And out to there.
Room construction underway.
So that means then
Object purchase
2,
order
3,
confirmed.
4, 5.
Object move order confirmed.
Much better. Then we can put the mess hall in there. Make that a bit bigger.
New room build order confirmed.
And put in the human mixer.
Been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
And there you go. So that'll be ready for later.
Paused.
We can then also put in the
Room construction
meeting area.
object has been ordered.
For our evil genius.
Construction unpaused. Object purchase order confirmed.
So that's an option. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And there's the super agent containment room. Which would just be like guns, 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 guns. Ah, look at that. So somebody's setting off some of the Uber trap. Sadly, there's nobody in it at the moment, but you know,
Intruder tagged.
not to worry. In fact, we'll get rid of that. There's no point having that. Oh, Eli Barracuda can learn a new skill. Let's see what Eli can do. Super headshot or ghetto pose. Super headshot. Bear, bear, bear. There we go. Good lad. And we've got some additional forces coming in here. So we use his new skill.
Gonna do my thing. Get me some bling.
Let's watch him do it. Oh, beautiful shooting, sir.
Kill tag issued. Warning. Hostile presence detected in
There we go. Dealt with. So, generally speaking, I mean, we've got plenty of space there for training. The power situation is okay-ish. You can see we're getting close. So we may need to build like another temporary power area. So let's see. 1, 2, make it one more. Like that.
Room construction underway.
So we can get a third one in.
Object purchase order confirmed.
Like that. So that will help reduce the power. And that's why we want to be able to get the research so that we can get the nuclear power reactor as quickly as possible. Because then that will mean more efficient usage of the power. We don't want to get that to a level where it's yellow, because then you get wear and tear on the stuff. And that can cause problems because they are all built at the same time. They will all wear out at the same time. And so essentially you find yourself with no power whatsoever. And it's slightly annoying. So there we go. Hopefully that shouldn't bash them into the wall anymore. But we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Damn, I could have had an opportunity to test it with the tourists. Never mind, not the end of the world. Let's see. Okay. So everything is really just ticking over at the end of the day. Oh, of course. Let's get this guy. Was it this guy we wanted? Was it that guy? Ah. We'll send another couple of technicians out. So let's get our lovely lady genius. Take her out of there. Get her over ready to the evil genius area. Let's see how that goes. So let's see. Now, one good thing. I wonder. One thing that might be helpful is if I have like a little door around that area. Now, the reason for that means that I can then say that door is closed in order to force it to take the super agents into there. Because that's something that tends to happen. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this room and remake it. I have the money to do it, so what I'm going to do is put two cells in there, so there'll be like a door there and then another one there with a door. It's just a better, more efficient way of controlling what accesses that particular area. So I mean, you know, we're still going to have these areas. So if we go back into here and do the armory, like so, I want that bit like that, and then I want that bit like that. Perfect. And then we'll have a one like that, one like that. We'll have security desks there. We'll have that there. We'll also then have rifle cabinets and handgun cabinets, and then a door and a door. There we go. We've managed to grab one of the guys. So he's going to be there. Okay, can she get in there? Or was that too small?
Citizen of North China, this is an important party message. The secretive criminal was for so long been controlling the Chinese underworld has finally been thrust out into the open. It is believed that he may be attending a meeting with other powerful crime bosses. This man has defied the party on many occasions. So it is your duty to apprehend the villain if you see him. The chairman demanded.
Okay. The chairman demands it, apparently. So we're going to try and get that in there. Ah, screw it, we'll leave it in there, see if we can, if it'll work. So, let's see. Some ninja. Shadowing his target. Nothing really going on of any sort of serious import, really. Aside from the rebuild of this room. So it's going to be interesting while we wait for that to occur, because that also controls all of this lot. Base is on fire. Oh, for God's sake.
Intruder tagged for termination. Intruder detected on security network.
Right, come on, let's go and kill people.
Down to SmackDown.
And this is the problem. Yeah, there we go. In comes a fellow with a...
Bust you up.
Let's set him with a...
Fall to the max.
Nice super headshot. And bam. And there we go. The guys have put all the fires out, which is great. Look at this, see? See what I mean?
Kill tag issued.
And there we go. Everyone's armed.
Detected in base.
So we don't have to worry too much about that. Good, good, good. What we'll also do is just increase that space there for the archives. So it gives them just that little bit of extra space
Construction unpaused.
that we'll need for the bookcase later. So, let's see. Okay. Now, there's a super agent containment room. There's extra power ready to go. Training. Nothing really to worry about right now. There we go, see Indian subcontinent. So we've got one guy. Let's see, can we get this guy? Damn it, we don't have enough technicians. Or do we? We've got two. We have to keep an eye on that.
Warning. High security door breached.
Where would that be? Oh, okay. So let's set that to 0. We'll set that to 1 as well and see if he makes his way in. So let's see what happens, shall we? Put that to 3. Put that to 3, and hopefully... Yeah, he hasn't got knocked into that. That's good. Now, it will require some text to repair this. But for the time being... Oh, here we go. We'll put up a camera. There.
Purchase order confirmed.
Oh, look at that. Lovely. So... we'll put these guys all to 1. And put these guys to 1 as well. That's all set up. And then these guys will be set to 2. That, like so. Set that to 2 as well. And that to 2 also. So, yeah, okay. So that's redone that. Which is good. And then we've got these additional security levels here. So we can block those doors off if we don't want anybody taken into there. So, say for example, we get a super agent in, because that'll be the first cell they'll come to, and so they dump a super agent in there, and you don't want them in there, you want them in here. So by blocking off these doorways means that we can say, okay, don't put them in there, don't put them in there, put them in there. It's just a way of dealing with it. Now, set to 2, set to 2. Okay. I think it's fair to say that we're making good progress. Let's check this guy. Let's get him while we can. Now, this guy needs 5 valets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll give him 6. And a couple of guards. So, the good thing is... Ah, there we go, see? Bit more space. Our girl can now sit down. So there's one of the guys waiting with a sort of... Looks a bit like a badger or something. So she's going to be sitting at the head of the table. Waiting for the rest to make their appearance. So we've got some more tourists around. Maybe we can get them into the Uber trap. Let's see. 1, 1, 1. So this appears to be okay right now. Doesn't appear to have died as of yet. Let's see how his health's looking. So he's taken probably a few bashes from this bit here. But generally speaking, I think he's doing alright. And I think we may have cracked it for the Uber trap section. So we just have to get more people into the Uber trap area. Yes, there you go. So it's not pushing them there.
The West Coast is abuzz with rumors that Marvin DeLuca, the reclusive crime boss, has been spotted boarding a plane at a private airfield outside Los Angeles. DeLuca is rarely seen in public since the famous Laszlo twin murders. So, whatever has drawn the Don out of his hiding must be important. Perhaps a grand meeting of crime bosses, Bill? Brr, I wouldn't like to be in a room with guys like that. All those big guns. You think they're compensating for something, Larry? Eh? I must stress that Bill's views do not represent my own. Hey, Bill, you want to get cat?
Love it. There you go. He's still circling around. So, hopefully... What is that? Oh, that's the DeLuca. Hopefully we can get some more of these guys in. So, not the guards, but enemies into the Uber trap area. So, let's see. They're there. Let's get all of them back. What do we need for that? Scientists, wasn't it? Oh, workers and techs. Okay. Well, we won't worry about that for the time being. Let's get him. So, here we go. Here's one of our techs repairing stuff. And he's going to be repairing all this goodness. So, we'll put another one in there like that. And then link that up to there. So, that should be interesting to see how that works. We'll do a quick save as well. Oh, here we go. 1 and 1. There we go. So that's looking... I'm quite pleased with how things are looking, actually, to be honest. Got some space that can still be utilised. This will be area for the research lab when it's available. That sort of area there. So, really, speaking from that point of view, I think we're in a good situation. Money is relatively okay. We're not really having to steal a lot.
Security door bypassed.
What's going on here? Oh, it's him. Okay, well, he's managed to break his way out, so we're not really massively fussed. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right, okay. So, that, as they say, is that. I hope you've enjoyed. And we'll see you again soon for more Evil Genius. Take care, everyone. Cheers.